What is up, everyone, and welcome back to more My Hero Academia Season 8, Episode 10. Oh my gosh. This episode, and then the finale, and then that's it. No more My Hero Academia in my life. Unless I decide to watch it again in my own time. I did also miss quite a few of the movies as well. So maybe that is something that I could watch at some point. I think it'd be too late now to actually react to the movies, but maybe you guys can let me know in the comments. Movies yay or movies nay? The last episode was definitely a come down. I reckon this one here today will be another come down. We're just seeing now how all of our favorite characters are going to carry on, what life looks like at this point for everybody, and Dobby. That was very, very sad in that last episode. It had me. Ka-chan as well, realizing that his battle with Midoriya is now over, and him struggling to kind of come to terms with that. I guess his rivalry with Midoriya was something that kind of kept him going. It kept pushing him to be the ultimate best that he can be, and without that, he doesn't know what life looks like. Now, Japan is slowly but surely being rebuilt with some help, a little help from our friends. Everyone is banding together to do their ultimate best, get the buildings back, get everyone back to some kind of sense of normality, and thus, here we are. Now, don't forget, these are unedited over on my website, suzylu.co.uk, and also my Patreon, which is just Suzy Lu Official. All the links for everything you need in the description of all of my videos. Okay, episode 10, let's go.
La Brava! How my heart longed for you as I toiled.
Okay, listen, nothing much gets those two down, does it?
You were exquisite, La Brava!
I gotta say, I do kind of love La Brava a little bit.
On that day, Izuku Midoriya showed the world something incredible. Until I know that changes society, I'm staying right where I am.
I can kind of understand where she's coming from. Just because that fight is over, how do you know that the overall fight is over? Yeah, it's really funny. So I took quite a big break with My Hero Academia because I was focusing on my main series at the time. And then for some crazy reason, I decided that Hawks had died. And then there was an episode where it showed him again. And my reaction was like, I was having like such a moment about it. And I don't know if I cut it out or not. Part of me feels like I kept it in, and I'm like, maybe I should have cut it out, but... So now every time I see Hawks, I'm like, Hawks isn't dead. Oh, he's here! And I have to kind of curb that. Because, like, obviously, he didn't die, Suzy. I actually never realized how much of a spoiler is in this opening. I've never really paid much attention to it. But it's kind of got All For One's like final form and everyone like throwing and being there at the end. Yeah, it totally spoils episode 8. That's why I don't watch openings.
My friend died in their fighting. That man was a devil. He may be gone, but he left my life in pieces. Hence my home got destroyed too.
He left many people's life in pieces, and there's going to be a lot of trauma, you know, in the many years to come.
Restoration work is proceeding rapidly thanks to volunteers and international aid. Despite that fact, there are many areas in need of additional manpower.
There's no point rushing because this is going to take years to get back to any sense of normality.
But who exactly was Tomura Shigaraki, their leader?
Spinner! Oh my gosh! Oh wow, okay. I feel like we have a lot to say to Spinner.
Luckily, thanks to our ongoing research into the Nomu and the fact that he wasn't too far gone yet, we were able to get his body back under control.
Look at the way he's looking at us, you guys. It's terrifying.
I have a message, so listen. Tell him I tried to destroy it all. I fought until the bitter end.
Kind of a horrible message, but maybe Spinner will appreciate it.
Not people, you.
Me. And Toga and Dabi. And Compress, too.
He only said your name.
That's gonna make him even sadder that he's gone. I hope Spinner doesn't act out.
He was my voice. My greatest supporter. I was hated for being a heteromorph. And just when I was about to give up on life.
Guys, he's kind of morphing a little bit.
That maybe one day I could do something big. That I
That
could
is
be
quite
somebody
enough.
who
I'll call
mattered.
security. Oh.
Tomori Shigaraki was my hero, do you understand?
Well, maybe he shouldn't be. Maybe you should actually look a little bit closer to home.
They were all I had.
Look, it's human nature to seek out a narrative, but if we turn this into some sob story, we risk inspiring copycats.
Exactly. The guy was bad, and that is it. Look what he did.
He told me that he still needed to be the League's hero. And I've witnessed how he held each one of you deep inside of his heart. I think he wanted you to know about that. Because he must have felt the same way you do.
I just wish that they were on a better side, you know, but ultimately, they cared about each other.
Could I have been able to save my hero?
Who knows if there's another Shigaraki or All for One out there biding their time and waiting to strike.
I like to think there will never be anyone as strong as them ever again. How could there? All for One was insane.
All smiles, and you'll try to forget us, Shigaraki and his League of Villains. But you won't. 'Cause I'm gonna write a book about Tomura Shigaraki.
Okay, that's fine. You write a book all you want. I thought he was threatening us.
I hope it's a comic book.
What?
Oh,
You're worried about
Midoriya. Shade.
Don't forget.
That was savage.
Well, it might be nice to have some illustrations in the story. Pictures transcend both language and intelligence.
We all love a good manga, okay? If you want to make a manga about Shigaraki, then go for it. It would be interesting to read.
I always tried to offer you a guiding hand, to keep you on the right path. I bet Kurano never questioned you, though.
Can you forgive me? I'm sorry.
Oh, we can forgive you. But the best thing to do is lock you up and forget you.
But don't you dare forget what you did. Never fear. I intend to remind you of your mistakes until hell swallows you.
Isn't it funny that as soon as they realize that they're on the losing side, then come the dramatics, then come the tears, and it's like, where was this, okay, at the start of Season 8?
We could always ask Hawks to draft an army of new heroes.
Huh? Wait, I didn't know he had that kind of power now.
Oh, kid, that was a joke. Let's change the subject.
Maybe we should have that kind of power in him.
What is happening? Expel every one of these creeps!
Suddenly, you guys are kind of famous to the other students.
And I've admired Todoroki since the sports festival.
Me too. He's kind of my idol.
I feel you.
Ditto.
Admiration is one thing.
What about Ida? Come on! His quirk is one of the best.
They were running in the hallway! Do your worst, class rep!
Indeed. It's imperative that we follow the rules. Don't forget, they're still injured.
That is it. You are all in detention. Get out of here.
I thought Bakugo would like having a horde of diehard groupies.
Then you do not know anything about him. I
know he was super heroic, but bad boys shouldn't be getting so much love!
Punk! Why are you still here?
We're really sorry, honest!
The problem is, right, treat him mean, keep him keen. He doesn't actually realize that he's gonna have a girlfriend before he knows it.
I just wanted to thank you. That's it. Bye!
Oh. Sure. This pain.
Our other classmates, fine!
Hold on, go back to what Midoriya was just feeling then. Is that to do with like that little spark or whatever they called it still within him? That's why he felt that way.
I bet some of them would be interested. Like Mineta.
But some are avoiding the press. They take priority.
I'm really enjoying these episodes. Like the calm down, we've had so much craziness the past 2 seasons. This is nice.
My sidekick Sun Eater's already on the job.
Start over here.
Yes, sir! Genus has some of the best hair. I'm just putting it out there.
You're still pocket-sized.
Don't sweat it. I'm recovering gradually. See? Hands.
Oh, bless him. Normal? At least he is watching Kachan walking around. He knows what he did was worth it. It is interesting though about Kachan and his right arm and I don't know. What does the future look like for him anymore?
We just couldn't stand here moping while you were hard at work. We want to help out with the rebuilding any way we can too.
Oh, sweetheart.
It wouldn't be right to leave everything to other people.
That's it. We all have to band together. And this is something that I really want the world nowadays to do. Instead of I want people to stop being so self-focused and work together. That's how you make a change.
We're sorry we overwhelmed you earlier. We weren't thinking of how you might feel.
These newbies are intense.
Why did you bring them here?
They were very persuasive.
Hey, at least they said sorry. They're obviously here to help.
So we want to make sure that we're useful too.
We're new and we don't have our licenses yet. But please tell us how we can help.
Surely anyone can pick up some rubble and stick it in the back of a skip, right?
I don't know the whole story, but it sounds to me like your diligent work ethic is contagious.
He's the hero, okay? He is the All Might.
Mustard greens it is! Those and pickled plum are my favorite.
She's getting back to her old self. It happened again.
URARAKA? She said she's going home for now.
Is something the matter, Sue?
It's just that she hasn't been reading her texts.
Well, maybe she just needs a break from it all. She's allowed to take some personal time. She went through hell.
We were in a hurry to get airborne, and I didn't grab a new battery.
There's no footage of the way things played out for us that day. Only memories.
Damn it, that means that people could try and rewrite history though. And you know they will.
People can finally be cheerful and optimistic again. The best thing in life is when everyone smiles. I don't want to spoil that.
Oh, are you not smiling?
But you care. Despite everything I've done, you care about me. I love seeing people light up with happiness.
Oh, big girl, you can't change it all, though. You can't make everyone happy.
Only alive because Himiko died for me. What have I done?
What are you saying, though? Would you rather be dead? No way.
URARAKA, I don't want you to have to pretend. You always hide what you're going through and focus on others. Like before the entrance exam.
I love that Midoriya has gone after her. My wee love heart.
You know what? I like Deku. It could make a great hero name. Plus, I think it sounds kinda cute. Please calm down! UA! Continue to be his hero academy!
Oh man, we would be nothing without her positivity. But she is allowed to feel, you know?
You are my hero. Oh. And from now on, I refuse to take your strength for granted. So please, hold my hand. Sometimes that helps ease the pain.
You're allowed to cry in front of him? Like it's okay.
I keep thinking about how it's all my fault that Himiko is dead.
You have to remember she made her own choices.
Her quirk let her share blood with other people. But it didn't have to end like this. I should have been able to come up with another way.
That's what Midoriya is telling himself too, but it's not always the case.
When a hero is suffering, who is there to protect them, to ease their minds?
She's an absolute sweetheart, and she shouldn't carry that with her.
If we reach out, then we can help. I know it.
Oh. I love them both so much. Oh, how dare you guys! Could they not have given it like 5 more minutes?
I was hoping you'd say something. You can talk to me whenever you're upset. I appreciate it, Sue. Let me in there.
Me too.
Listen, I'm sure it's been difficult.
That is true friends, you know?
Why didn't you tell us something as important as that?
I must agree with him, Midoriya.
What's the story?
Spill the dang beans!
With it!
Sure, I'll tell you everything.
This is deeply concerning.
I love that even the teacher came too. Like, he didn't have to go. Ah.
Look who's in the spotlight now!
Aww.
Because if we could all help each other, then...
Aww. It's just like... I knew these last couple of episodes would be really sad. But it's like... There's knowing that something's gonna be sad. And then there's actually watching it and feeling the moment. Although I gotta say, yes, I'm a little bit sad that there wasn't like a bigger embrace between the two of them. But you know what? They have their whole lives and I feel like they're always going to be together. Like, that's not gonna change. Oh, I'm glad I got a big box of tissues today. I was prepared. Whew. Oh, I was just watching the preview, and as you said, he's like, as my ember flickers out, and my brain's like, oh, what does that mean? Is he gonna be okay? You know, like, what happens when his quirk disappears? Like, he doesn't die, right? I don't remember hearing that. I mean, if I heard that, it would have been right at the start of My Hero Academia. I don't remember hearing that recently. So I guess because I can't remember, that's a good thing, because then it means that I will be absolutely shocked if it does happen. So I'm gonna pray for good news, and I guess I will see you guys in the finale of My Hero Academia. Bye bye.